Hi, I'm Susan Taylor Brown. Welcome to my channel. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're an old friend, it's good to see you again. I have been shopping on Etsy. I cannot stop. Okay, it was kind of a crazy making time when we thought we were going to have to evacuate because of the fires and my whole studio was packed up and I really didn't know what I could work on. So I could have probably worked on something without spending any money, but instead I went shopping and I want to show you what I got. And one of the things I went shopping for was on purpose. I was looking for some of the nicer pearl cottons. By nicer, I mean some of the higher grade because I wanted to see if it made a difference compared to some of the lesser grade stuff that I had. And so this is Valdani. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly, but it is not cheap for these little tiny spools. And there's a couple of other ones that I wanted to try, but I found this, and I found this gal, and it is the Farmer's Attic, and she was so very nice. I enjoyed chatting with her. She does great customer service. Highly recommend her shop, and I will put a link to her shop down below. But I got some of my earthy greens and a couple of variegateds, and just it feels so yummy. And I haven't sewn with it yet, or stitched with it, but I'm looking forward to playing with this. I think it's going to be good. It'd be an expensive addiction. And then I saw this, I think it was Carol Martine that had one of these on her video, and I had to go looking on Etsy to find me one because does this not look like it belongs with my blue bottles that you guys are used to seeing in the background from me? And I collect blue and white plates, so I needed a pincushion over here. This is absolutely perfect for me. I just love it, and it's big. It's much bigger than my little tomato one. So now this up on my desk, and that will be awesome. Then I was looking for things when I was doing slow stitching. I wanted something that was going to lay kind of flat, but be kind of interesting and be kind of nature-based. And I found these. Stone Button Studio, and I think her Etsy shop has a different name. They came in this cute little pouch that she made. And so they're little stone pendants, but they're very flat. They lay pretty flat. And then little baby stone buttons, very tiny buttons. And they are so awesome. I just love them. Let's see if I can pull that up any closer for you. I mean, I just love them. So I'm going to have to probably get some more of these. And then I was still thinking about flat things that I could stitch because, of course, like many of us, I have been watching Anne Brooke and her Sew for the Soul series. And so I was looking for some more things, and I found this place called Beach Flea Market. And, okay, two things. So she had some of these metal pieces, and her prices were pretty reasonable because I'm kind of cheap and I don't pay a lot of money for these sorts of things. So her prices were reasonable for some of the metal brass things. I'll probably try and see if I can age them a little bit. And then she had some of the laundry pins, so I like those. So those were cool, but they probably won't go in, well, the pins might go in my slow stitching. But then she had, sorry for the noise there, a couple things here. These are these little hammered, I don't know, they're metal, and they're just kind of an interesting little button. So I got 4 of those. And then these discs are actually ostrich egg shells. And they're very flat and not heavy, so they would be really good to use in a book or any kind of a slow stitch project. Sorry for the noise. Sorry, I didn't think about it. Sometimes you forget you're on camera. And then I purposely went looking for mica. A lot of us are familiar with mica powders to add that little bit of sparkle to our work. And so I went looking for some mica, and I found this artist. He works in mica, and he was selling offcuts like we might sell our offcuts from our paper. And mica is a naturally occurring mineral, and so it comes kind of like in a rockish form. I think they call them books when you get a big block of mica. And you can peel away the layers. Oops, I meant to bring over a picture to show you. Let's see. So this has got this really neat mottled effect to it. How cool is that? Very cool. And so the thing about mica when you buy it like this is it's in layers. And so I could put my fingernail in here, and I don't want to peel that one. Let's find a different one. and I could peel it apart. We'll do it on one of these little ones here. And so depending on how you peel it, you see my fingernail went right in there? I could separate this out and I would have a much smaller piece of mica. And you can put eyelets in it, put holes in it, put eyelets in it. You can use this in your slow stitching, of course, but it really adds a vintage look if you put this over, picture that like over a photograph. And so he had some varieties. He had some that were he had cut into circle shapes already. And I was thinking about the different specimen things that we like to do and how cool that would be. And so that's got, you know, a lot of layers in there, and I could still peel that down even more if I wanted to. And then he had some discs that he had cut. And so again, I was thinking about the slow stitching. I could picture, you know, stitching a different colored thread around those through the holes, and I don't know, things that I could play with. It would be fun to play around with it. So yeah, that was me going shopping on Etsy again, because I just, you know, if I'm sitting there and I'm not in the middle of a good book, I tend to go window shopping, and sometimes I just can't resist. I have to pull the trigger. That is what I have for now, and I will be back to see you again real soon. Go out and make some great art, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.